Alright guys, so the next film we're going to talk about is a John Cusack film called The Raven.
This is Wake Up and Darth Bishop.
Yep.
From www.talkaboutworld.net and the forum for the real fan.
Yep. So, so The Raven. I knew that John Cusack was playing Poe, but I don't know, I didn't know what the project was going to be about because I never saw John Cusack as Poe, you know. But after finding out last night that this film is a work of fiction, it's not a true biography.
Let's just get into what it's basically. Consider it like this: the last 5 days of Poe's life, no one knows what happened to him. So they're taking these 5 days and running with it. There's a killer on the loose, a serial killer who's using Edgar Allan Poe's stories as his motif for killing people. So think of it like Seven. You have the 7 deadly sins. In this, you've got Poe's stories. So you got the Black Cat, the Telltale Heart, the
Masquerade of Death.
Yeah, the Red Masquerade of Death, and the Timepiece and the Pendulum, or something along those lines. Mm-hmm. And someone's going around. Initially, the police think it's Poe that's doing the killings, but then it comes to pass that it's not. And it's just a run-of-the-mill mystery thriller, and it's got potential because I'm a big fan of John Cusack, and he was there in person. Yes. And it's from the same director who did V for Vendetta. Yeah. And it could be good. It could be good. It's nothing to write home about. It could be something to watch if there's nothing else on. It looks like it's got some originality there, but at the same time it's going over familiar ground and familiar serial killer stuff that we've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The footage, the trailer, I mean, they didn't show us footage, they showed us a trailer. And the trailer, it looked good, and visually looked beautiful. I love visually. I mean, visually I was like, wow, this film is a very beautiful film. I'm looking at something they really got that. I mean, the visuals were great. It looks like fun. I mean, I didn't see anything that was bad, really.
No, it just looked like your standard run-of-the-mill murder mystery type thing with John Cusack. I mean, it was quite funny because he is quite sarcastic and very sharp type of intellect humour, very witty in real life, and he was extremely laid back, and he just seemed like again another really down-to-earth guy and really genuine.
Do you remember any of the Q&A they asked him anything?
No, there was a guy that asked him a question, and he had his iPad and it had the music playing, and he was standing there like that.
Like say anything. Yeah. Like from the film, say anything. Someone came out like just as a character, I assume. But other than that, man, I mean, again,
the questions that were asked throughout most of the day, in all honesty, you'd have about 5 questions asked, and one of them would be decent. But
maybe if you were lucky, one question would be actually decent. People are stupid.
But then the queues, like for example, the queues to get there they'd be queuing all the way to the end of the hall to ask them a question, and then if you were to go, you'd lose your fucking seat because people will fight you for your seat. But anyway, that's a different matter. So The Raven, it's got potential. I won't say no just yet. An interesting idea using Edgar Allan Poe's stories to kill people, but not as excited as I was over Spider-Man. That's a given.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that to me was a filler for me.
Yeah.
And you can tell it was a filler. So listen, guys, The Raven looks interesting. Nothing we can like brag about. Yeah. But yeah,
John Cusack was cool.
Talkbackworld.net, where real fans roam. Spielberg in.
Bay out.